Alrighty, hey y'all, this is user Nightworm360 and the game is Raidshadow Legends. Um, we gonna go into our summoning. It's a boosted summon with 4 hours left. So we gonna go on. I finally managed to get the shard from a hard mode and one from an event. So we gonna see what we gonna get on that. And we gonna do a little bit of summoning. So let's go on and get right into it. Um, let's go on and start with the forefront then. No shucking and jiving. Let's get it on. Oh, okay. I've seen her on my list before. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and check that. Insidious Parasite level 1 attacks one enemy, has 40% chance of placing leech debuff for 2 turns. Let's see what else. Hellfire level 1 attacks all enemies. Ooh. And has a heal reduction and decreased accuracy. Has a 75% chance of placing 100 heal reduction debuff and a 50% decreased accuracy debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. And then Noxious Escape attacks 3 times at random. Each hit 75% chance of placing poison debuff for 2 turns. Places Veil buff on champion for 1 turn. Okay. And then Aurora increases allies' accuracy in arena battles by 40. Okay. Awesome. Okay, who else we get? Here we go. Crown. I have never seen him. So this is the first for me on him. Huh. Let's see. Bloodstained Swords, level 1, attacks one enemy, has 30% chance of placing a 2.5 poison debuff for 2 turns. Ascended skill attacks one enemy and has a 30% chance of placing 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. Fit of Rage level 1 attacks one enemy, has an extra 15 chance of inflicting critical hit. Damage increases according to the amount of HP champion has lost. Okay, so the more he loses stuff, the stronger he get. Right away level 1 attacks one enemy, deals damage from all poison debuffs on the target instantly. And then oh, he's gonna be a crypt. Ah, okay. Well, then I can use him in fraction crypts by 40%. Well, whatever one undead horde crypt. Okay. Alright then. Yes, I like that. Okay, let's go on and hit the void shard. Let's see what we do. Eviscerator. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Dark Elf, of course. Let's see what she do. Bleed Dry level 1. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Has an extra 15% chance of inflicting critical hit. Has 50% chance of placing 2.5 poison debuff for 2 turns. This attack is critical. Okay. Lethal Confusion attacks all enemies, has 50% chance of placing a 30% decreased death debuff for 2 turns. Okay. Unlexed Ascension level 3, Suppression level 1. Attacks an enemy champion with default skill whenever they are healed or receive a buff. Attacks one random enemy if multiple enemies are healed or receive a buff at the same time. Okay, catch 22 kinda. And a rural allocated critical rate in battles arenas by 16%. Okay, okay, okay. I dig. Alright, let's hit the 10 entrance. Let's go. I remember something on Doom Priest. I do remember something on Doom Priest. Attacks one enemy if hit critical, places a 15% increased critical rate buff on ally for turns. Mass possession level 1 places a 50% increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. Bolster heals all allies by 7% of their HP and removes one random debuff from the start of this champion's turn. Okay. And unlock Aurora increases force ally speed in all battles 15%. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, I knew it was something. I'm trying to see. Steel Boyer. I seen somebody skill Hull, but I'm not sure. Banding arrows attacks one enemy 2 times, has a 35% chance of 50% decreased accuracy 2 buff 2 turns. Thrill of the Hunt attacks one enemy 2 times, heals the champion by 50% of the damage inflicted on each critical hit. Big Game Level 1 attacks all enemies, damage based on attack. Extended Skill 3 attacks all enemies, damage increase according to enemy max HP. Okay. And Aurora, okay, she another faction Crip by 17%. Alright then. Because I definitely need to work on my faction Crips. Okay. Preserver attacks all enemy 2 times, has a 15% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed buff 2 turns. Recuperate places a 7.5 continuous heal buff on this champion for 2 turns. The value shield is proportional to the champion's, so the self heal on her. Okay. Ice Blow attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of placing freeze debuff for 1 turn. And Aurora section level 3 HP in all battles by 17%, not 75. Okay. She's something interesting. Let's see, Channeler. I believe I had him before. Let me see the first wave of agents has a 25% chance of placing 50% heal reduction. Yeah, the heal reduction. And a 50% chance of placing stun debuff 1 turn. Ascension 3 agility places an increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. Fills meter of all allies. Oh, okay, yeah, that was the meter run. And oh, and ally resists for 30 in fraction Crips. Okay. And Graybeard. I'm not quite. I think I've also gotten him before. I had to check. Attacks one enemy. 50% chance of placing provoke debuff for 1 turn. Ice Crush level 1 attacks all enemies. Has a 25% chance of placing debuff for 1 damage inflicted proportional to death. Bring Shield Bring it on level 1. Places shield buff on the champion for 2 turns. 80% chance a counter attack buff on this champion in 2 turns. The value of shield is proportional to death. This buff cannot be removed. Oh, okay, now I remember him. Aurora. Death in dungeons by 30%. Okay. Okay. Let's see, who else? I know I had Elver the mage. I remember having him. So I got a double on him. So I know I need to skill up my other one. I had Rock 2 before. Crossbowman. Attacks one enemy. Has a 15% of placing an extra hit. So he kind of like places 30% increased critical rate buff on the target ally for 2 turns, grants an extra turn. So he more of an extra turn person. And stun, okay. Attacks on enemy has a place of stun debuff for 1 turn. Also has a 50% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. Okay. And Chopper. He look just like War Boy, but staggering 1 attack enemy has 20% chance of placing decreased death debuff 2 turns. Attacks 1 enemy, places stun debuff for 1 turn. Current HP is lower than champion's current HP. Incapacitate, attacks 1 enemy, removes 1 random debuff, and if you ascend 1, it removes 2 random debuffs. And accuracy in arena battles by 4. Okay, that's why I was seeing him in some folks' arena. He'll 40%. And there go Bone Knight. I think I got him 2 extra. Attacks 1 enemy 2 times, has a 15% chance of placing a weakened 2 turns. Ancient Seal attacks 1 enemy, has an 80% chance of placing heal reduction debuff 2 turns. And extended attacks 80% chance of placing 100 heal reduction debuff for 2 turns. Okay. And Death Vigor attacks all enemies and places increased critical rate buff on all allies. Okay. Bone Knight looking. Okay. Bone Knight was something interesting. Okay, got one more. I think I got an extra him. Yeah, I do. Outmaneuver. Let me see the. Yeah. I do have an extra of him. So. And that's at my 180 limit. Oh, I really hate to do this, but I got to go on. I really hate to do that, though. Yeah, we're gonna have to go on. Give me the 10 extra slots. Okay. I was thinking about building a sun tribe, so that's something else interesting. But that's what I'm gonna do. Alrighty. And that's my summoning. I got some good ones, though. And then that does the summon in 25 champions. And then I had to do these 2 more. Upgrade a champion to rank 4. Okay. Which I'm gonna work on. But first things first, like I do in any of my games. Any. Oh, and I also managed to get the monthly for the Dark Antonio. So I ended up getting her too today. Profane Glaive level 1 attacks one enemy 2 times, has a 40% chance of placing a 30% death increase debuff for 2 turns. An Ascended skill attacks one enemy 2 times, has a 40% chance of a 60% decreased death debuff for 2 turns. Blood of Blades attacks all enemies and has a 50% chance of a speed decrease for 2 buffs. And then Harvest of Despair level 1 attacks all enemy, places a 30% increased speed buff on champion for 3 turns. If this attack kills 4 more enemies, heals this champion by 50% of their max HP, and if it kills 6 or more, it grants an extra turn. Wow. Okay. And then increase attacking all battles by 20%. Okay. Alright then. Oh yes, we definitely building Dark Antonio. And then that's my corpse collector. Doom Priest. Alright. Then like I said, I did have a Reneo Mage again, so I can go on and work on skilling. We gonna go on and lock her because I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do some research because I know she's not on anybody's list, period. So, but she looks good. And Steel Burrow and Tree Filler. I have to look up that one too. Lots of research. Lots of research. Okay, there go my double rocks and all that. I'm gonna have to look up Chopper too. Yeah, I'm letting you see y'all, and I know I got the double bone. But you can see I'm gonna start building up my twos though. I made up my mind I'm gonna start building up my twos, and then there go my Sun Tribe. Yeah. And then we can go on and senior too, since it's only a 2-star. And of course they got the tournament going. Doom Straddle. I'm planning to build. Trying to remember who else. I said I was gonna go on and lock one. Oh, okay. Okay, I already had one locked on the tree fell. So okay, that's the one that's locked. Okay. Okay. I'm still just eventually I'm going through all of this. It's just that but let me go and get the one that I either Dark Anthony or Corpse Collector. which I wanna go on and see if I got any okay. They're gonna make it a true daily double. Okay. And just throw these in here. I know you ain't supposed to use them on. We going on. I wanna get it. Okay, and I only got enough for one ascend. So I'll go on and ascend. Okay. And then let me see who else. I remember a lot of people talking about Doom Priest. So I am gonna go on and ascend Doom Priest too. And then, oh, Doom Priest was also needing the skull. Oops, please. Well, we'll get them 3 of those. 3 lightnings. Alright, cool. And was there anybody else? Like I said, I'm gonna have to look up and Steel Boy or here go the other one. That's who I was looking for. Preserver to go on and put her on lock till I figure out. And before we get done with Quartz Collector, do I have? No, I figured I didn't. I ain't got no chickens, so I had to make some 4-star food for her. And that is all on the summonings. We just gone on and do it, at least get it to the max 90. We'll make it, finish it on out. Okay, marked. Okay. I just wanted to see if we was gonna possibly get anything else. So that's all on my summoning. Make sure you go and check out the news. I know I kind of mixed. I kind of didn't really go over these, but the last one was the summon draft, where you can which is talking about the summoning draft this weekend and talking about some new recruits. Roxanne, Kegro, Traeger, Yasmin, Vargoth, Ermir, O, Herbert, Jorgil, Yugal, Ursula Lamorna, all for Void Shards, which I didn't get none of them. And then these are the three finalists for the next monster for to be added to Raid Shadow Legends. All of them are looking really cool, but that middle one, but also that last one, kind of getting something different. I'm always looking for something odd too. But those are the 3 favorites, and then we have the origins of Scrupulous Sail Sword. And this is talking about Gaelic. And they have it under the hashtag Raid Origins comic. So it's an actual comic for Gaelic on Facebook. So check that out. Alrighty, and hopefully soon on runs for the rest of the week, I end up possibly going on and finally making it to level 40 where I can start doing Doom Tower. As far as campaign, I'm on Brutal. Yeah, I'm doing alright, but I know I'm not gonna get to the shard till I get my team and my stuff skilled up a little bit more. So we getting there. But this is user Nightworm 360 and the game is Raid Shadow Legends. So that's my summoning. I will catch y'all later. Sub and subscribe if you like. And if there's anything on Raid Shadow Legends that you would want to see, put in the comments below so I can do a video on that. And that's my summoning. Catch you later.